takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got...
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Double jab landed there by Choi. All right, so there's the early takedown. He told us on Thursday he didn't necessarily see a path to victory if he couldn't get takedowns. That is certainly a good sign.
Right away, he got the takedown. I don't believe they could have imagined that it would work so well so early. Great job.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Close guard. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Back mount now. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. And he's back up. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Let him go.
What a punch. He lands a big knee to the body.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. And he landed the right hand there. How good is that right hand?
His hands are down. Let's set up that high kick now.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, he tagged him with the punch there, DC. That's an educated left hand.
He's got great timing with his left hand.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing it. Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
The Korean Superboy gets back up again.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward. taller fighter lands a flush knee.
All right, straight punches. Let's go. Straight punches. Set the pace.
Straight right hand now just misses. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Beautiful kick. Massive knee lands in the tie clinch. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, here's a kick to the body. Blocked though by Choi. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Nice right hand.
They continue to exchange.
Good punch.
Oh, there's a takedown attempt. Unable to get the fight to the ground. Nice job by the opponent there.
Nice job by the opponent, preventing the takedown, but now he is going to have to mix it up again. The first shot will not work. He's got to go 1, 2, 3 at a time to try to overwhelm him, to give him too much to process, to try to get this fight to the ground.
Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Take a seat. Deep breath for it. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight. Straight punch lands.
And he continues to work the body here. Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many of those.
Checks that leg kick. And both guys really throwing with authority. Nice jab by him there. He's going nose hunting tonight, huh?
Yeah, he's great with the jab. And not only as a setup, he really is trying to get damage off every time he throws his punch.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. What a body kick. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're gonna sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food, give him the right hand behind the jab, give him the hook behind the right hand. Jab, right hand, hook. That's 2 pieces of chicken and a biscuit. Finish him off with the uppercut. That is your soda. I mean, come on, man. Let this guy have the whole thing. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Sneaky head kick.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge in reach, and he made good use of it there.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Now connects with a right. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Single collar tie. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did.
Ooh, what a punch.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Takedown lands. right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Pretty good right hand. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Ooh.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
All right, single collar tie now. It's the elbow there. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice.
Man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position.
His opponent's got double hooks in now under the chin.
It's starting to get deep. Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjusted the lock, and now it looks like he's got
and
it.
there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Once he gets aggressive, lower that left.
He takes his opponent to his side to try to get the finish.
Looks like his opponent's trying to turn into the choke here, but there's a lot of pressure. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. Wood Corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Misses with that punch.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Nice punch lands over the top. It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Gets inside here and lands the elbow. Nice slip to avoid the left. Oh, effective strike there by Choi.
Nice kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Oh, yeah, right hand. He loaded up there on that high kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch lands through the middle. Real quick leg kick.
Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, takes it forward. Oh, takes it forward high. What a fantastic takedown.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy. Right hand punch from the clinch.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Oh, collar tie. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch. Beautiful leg kick thrown. What a takedown.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And that one certainly found the target.
Nice head kicks.
Man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy's gonna be busy. Final seconds. Connects with a right. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books.
All right, good cut. No big deal. Just a little scratch. Don't mind the blood. You do need you to protect yourself.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's gonna stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, so here we go with our next round, and there was a lot for him to like defensively in the previous round, almost as if he's 1 or 2 steps ahead of his opponent in terms of seeing the strike before it came his way.
He did a great job of moving his head as his opponent was attacking. But then when his opponent tried to string combinations together, it was his block defense that was really saving the day for him. Beautiful punch.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Watch knees to the body.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice quick entry there.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates the head outside to a high crotch. Nice big takedown. What a technique. What a takedown. Great high impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the broadcast.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. Ooh, big shot lands.
Single collar tie now. Back to the jab now, no good. Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab.
All right, less than 3 minutes to go here in round 4.
Punch over the top. It's such a fast leg
Back
kick.
and forth we go.
Fantastic takedown land.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, working inside the closed guard now. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Closed guard. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Powerful leg kick lands. Beautiful strike.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Big kick lands.
He's looking to land the right, just out of range. Under a minute now to go.
There's no tell on that leg kick. Left hand punch from the clinch. Great punch landed with so much power.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Oh, how did he eat that uppercut? Nice handiwork by him there as he lands yet another punch.
He does not take time to admire his work. He goes right back to work.
Swing and a big miss by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, found the home for that left hand.
There's no give on that leg.
Some nice back and forth action here.
Nice.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
Winning the slugfest. That's the type of fight he wants. And let him think this last round is how it's going to go. Lure him into a slug.
Next round is underway, and I'm no fighter, but these guys look pretty fresh to me.
It's insane to be able to carry that workload, that pace, over 5 minutes and still look as fresh as both of these fighters are. Nice punch there.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy is hitting pads. It's like he's hitting focus mitts, but instead, he's dancing all over his opponent's face.
Whiffs on that offering. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Nice hammer fist. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, it creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Choi's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Oh, nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep.
Back and forth we go.
Hands high, hands high.
Nice punch by Choi. And just misses with that big right hand.
Nice head kick.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie, and they separate. Oh, nice kick right there. Tell the masses how good that feels to get kicked like that.
Johnny doesn't. It doesn't feel good to be kicked like that.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish. Nice strike.
Put your hands up higher. Come on.
Oh, beautiful counter with the jab. Sound defensively blocks the shot. Well, he's got the kicking game going tonight. Lands another one there.
A beautiful kick, and all I can think of, better him than me.
Lands with the right hand. Oh, man, that cut looks terrible. He's bleeding like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped the fight with that cut at some point. Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Body kick is blocked. Just misses with the jab there.
Nice leg kick land.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Good punch land.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice right hand.
Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Lands flush with that right hand.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. 1 minute to go in the fight. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Big punch lands. Ooh.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Back and forth we go.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Beautiful takedown land.
Perfect execution as he gets the single leg takedown. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
What a 15 minutes put forth. All right, so the fight goes the distance as we await the judges' scorecards, but certainly a dominant striking effort out of that fighter tonight.
John, he used his best weapons in order to carry him to a decision. A very clear decision, in my opinion. A great performance tonight by this young fighter.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest, 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doohochoi.
All right, congratulations. congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision, and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did